the cinnamon roll, whatever you prefer.
As you can tell, Rudy loves to entertain and sing and rap and all that
I
stuff.
just like to move my body. I'm a body kind of guy.
It's Fresca and Rudy, and welcome to Hitlist Live.
Woo!
We do this every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m., so
Right.
set an alarm for it. Make sure to bookmark this, subscribe.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
love this.
to
I love
do.
this because we get a chance to just kind of like stretch our legs,
Yeah.
do a recap of all the cool stuff that we talked about all week long.
Yep.
And people could actually see like all the coffee that I indulge in. It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
How many cups is that
This
already?
is cup number 3. Maybe that's why my body rolls are on point.
Bro, that is crazy. That's
it's
a
too
lot of
much.
caffeine, man.
It's
Is it
too much.
decaffeinated or is it
No,
caffeine the whole time?
It's extra caffeinated.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
crazy.
Sometimes I get 2 of my double fist, like just two little coffee pods right into the
Yeah,
same
so you
cup.
already know what I have to deal with like,
Ah!
every day.
Oh yeah, we going so live.
Anyways, like I said, welcome to Hitlist Live. We're going to talk about, quite a few things here. You can see right there on your screen, like some of the topics that we're going to be covering today. And the first thing is about a woman. This is actually pretty cool. So, well, let me back it up because it's not everything is cool. She did lose her leg in a shark attack.
Right,
okay,
right.
I do have to preface that.
Let's start off with the fact that she
know,
lost a limb.
I know, when she was 23. Her name is Allie Truitt.
Yes.
But the most amazing thing, though, is that she... Oh, yeah, okay, now we're going to play
Right.
the Johnson.
Watch out! Allie, watch out! Now!
Okay, so
Oh,
we're sorry
come on.
we're sorry that happened. However, she is now running marathons, so she's going to run the New York Marathon
Yeah, at
at 25.
Salute, because most people. I fell down a hill one time at Lake
Yeah.
Chabot Park, and I got really bad poison oak, and I never went hiking ever again. I was like, that's it.
That's so your luck.
That
too.
was enough.
I know.
That was enough for me to never go back in there. But yeah, shout out to her for having like the courage,
yeah.
and the fortitude
Yeah.
to actually say, you know what, I'm not going to let a lost limb hinder me in like being an athlete.
Yeah, and she also is running. She created a nonprofit.
Yes.
That does benefit those like women that have lost limbs, and have amputations. And by running the New York Marathon, she wanted to raise $100,000 for that fundraise for that.
That's incredible. I mean, first of all, both of these are incredible feats, like in and of themselves. Like actually being out there swimming in the ocean, whatever it was
I'm
that she was
afraid of
doing.
that.
Yeah,
I'm so afraid of that.
Whatever it was that she was doing in the ocean, whether it was surfing or jet skiing or whatever, that's already great athleticism. And then, despite the fact that she lost a limb, she's also running in a marathon. So shout out to her for being a great athlete. But in a way, it kind of reminds me of, I know that you've talked about this before, after you recovered from cancer and your journey to like get back into shape, because I know you're a huge advocate for being fit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely like a level of like, you have to have an internal fortitude and a certain conviction to conquer one, obstacle and then still say, I'm not gonna let this hinder me, and I'm gonna continue to be an athlete.
Absolutely.
This is this is kind of like, not exactly like your story because you have all your limbs, but
Thank you.
yeah, there's a huge difference, you know.
Yes, but luckily she survived. I survived, so it's all good.
Yeah,
It's all good.
shout out to anybody out there that's actually trying to, become an athlete. Don't let there be any excuses. No, seriously. Because, I just started training myself recently.
That's right.
I got a trainer, and it's like this. If I had lost a limb, there's no way I would be in the gym right now.
Well, you know
at
what?
all.
He sneezed and also had to go to urgent care.
Yeah.
So
I thought I blew a vertebrae out.
I know.
But it was just the pain that I had from leg raises. Because apparently leg raises are a lot harder
It's so crazy.
when your belly hangs over your pants.
Oh,
yeah. Shout out to the muffin tops out there.
I know.
All right, you're watching Hit List Live right now with Fresca and Rudy. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Fresca and Rudy. We are running those numbers up. Speaking of surviving, some people, they can't survive one morning without a cup of coffee. I'm a perfect example of that.
Yes.
But let me ask you a question. What would it take for you to survive lost in the wilderness for almost 3 weeks? Okay, now there was a guy. That's nuts, right?
Yeah.
Now, you would have to be a specialist, and that's what this guy was, a 65-year-old hunter from Selma. His name is Ron Daly.
I think it was 55. I typed that wrong.
55, either way. Those 10 years, he's probably just getting more and more tired in those 10 years. But he was found alive after being missing for almost 20 days in the Sierra National Forest.
That is insane.
After his truck broke down.
Don't they have bears over there?
I'm sure they do. They got bears. They got
Coyotes
wild boars. You know what I'm saying?
Wild boars.
Probably
Well,
some
maybe.
screeching eagles just flying down. This is really interesting though, because like the guy can survive 20 days in the forest, but he couldn't fix his carburetor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, maybe he didn't have those tools, Rudy. He didn't have his floor jack.
You would think if you're gonna go out into the wilderness with your truck, I mean, that's cool that you brought your tent and your lighter, but dude, like bring a spare tire.
Hey, listen, maybe he tried to do that. Anyways, I think maybe he also was able to I think they said he survived by eating he had 2 weeks of food in his car or something
preparation.
like that.
Now, I wouldn't be prepared like that myself. I would be completely out of it. I don't trust myself in the forest for more than 36 hours.
That's a long time already, 36 hours.
A day and a half. I'm giving myself a day and a half of just trying to find shelter. I know for a fact that I would probably be I'd be very hesitant to pick any berries. Yeah. Because I don't know which ones are.
Well, you would eat poison oak. You would eat poison oak.
I wouldn't know what to do after 6 hours.
You would eat poison oak.
By the time the sun went down, I would start going delusional, and I would just start eating whatever plant was available.
But you know that I really am a big proponent of, like, if you're gonna go like hiking, and this is gonna sound really foolish, but like bring a potato with you. Because one, you can eat a potato, but you can also charge your devices with that, like a cell phone.
Where did you learn this?
I saw it on a video.
So
it's for real. It's for real.
No, it was a real, and then all of a sudden you thought that was like real advice.
I'm gonna talk about a producer. Can you please fact check this, that you could use a potato? You can use a potato.
I don't know if that's true or not, but at the same time, how much can one potato actually juice up?
I don't know.
And also, what do you need your laptop for in the middle of the forest?
It's your cell phone.
I don't know.
You're going to bring your cell phone whenever you go out. So
if you are banking on a potato to be your shining star and be the reason that you make it, I don't think you're going to last very long.
Listen, dude, if it doesn't work, you can eat it.
Yeah. So you got one final meal.
Why not?
You'll eat a potato.
At least I have ideas. All right, I got ideas.
No, listen, you got to bring a canteen. You got to bring a knife,
a mirror,
and a mirror.
Yeah.
For me, it's going to be to get the reflection to pop out there to be saved. For you, it's to fix your mascara.
You know what? When people get rescued, those rescue dudes are pretty hot. So might as well look good.
That's incredible. That's on your mind.
Might as well look good. I'm just calling out facts.
It's like you don't want to look crunchy when the fireman just comes and picks you up.
I don't even really have any makeup on right now, okay? But I'm just saying, if you go and get lost, that day that you get rescued by the hot rescue dude, just look good for it.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying. So can we use potatoes?
Yes, a potato can power very small, low voltage things.
Thank you very much.
It's a homemade battery.
There it is.
Very small though.
Like a low current digital LCD clock.
Okay.
I mean that's cute and everything, but like, what are you're gonna get like 2% juice on your phone?
That 2% might be able to get you 911.
Yeah, no, you're gonna use it for DoorDash or Amazon Prime.
Whatever.
You're gonna hope that you can get some like an Ike sandwich sent to you in the middle of the forest, and then you won't even leave a tip. Probably.
Yes, I would.
Oh, sorry, my
yes,
phone
I
died.
Would. That'd be the biggest tip in the world for that person.
I ran out of potato. I'm sorry, I don't have any more juice on my phone.
I give them a tip, and I get a ride home from them. Boom. See?
There you go. That's smart.
Call
an Uber.
I'm a genius.
Call an Uber.
It's Fresca and Rudy, and you're watching Hitlist live right here on YouTube. We are on every Wednesday morning right here on YouTube at 10 a.m. So make sure you set an alarm for that. But okay, so we talk a lot about robots and AI doing all this stuff, and robots becoming more and more into our lives, getting integrated into our lives. There's a humanoid robot, okay? It is created by 1X, I guess that's the company, but it's in the Bay Area because we are the capital of all this technology and stuff.
We're replacing humans right here in the Bay Area.
But if we want a robot, we can have one in our house to help us with all kinds of things. His name is Neo, and you can rent him. I think it's like $500 a month before you can kind of figure out if you really want him, or just dive all in. And it's like $20,000 for Neo to help you with all kinds of things like watering your plants. I think he can fold clothes too.
No,
I called it a he.
Yeah. Fellas, don't be tricked by this. This thing is going to be in your house having a better relationship with your wife. like within a month.
Wow.
You're gonna be replaced by Neo.
That's sad for you to say that for men.
Yeah.
Men should step up their communication game. But anyways,
No, you just want men to be robots.
No, we don't.
That's essentially what. Because here's the thing, though.
just help around the house.
No,
that's good.
I looked into this, and the majority of people that are buying this thing are women.
Women?
Yeah, because they number one, you
Because you guys don't help us.
Well, and also you want somebody who you can yell at all times, and there'll be no emotions behind it whatsoever.
No, you guys need to help more, but because you don't, we got to buy a $20,000 robot to pick up your slack.
And you guys want somebody that's going to do whatever you say. That's like programmed to do whatever you say.
Hey, Neo can lift 154 pounds.
That's nothing.
Well, some men can't do that.
154 pounds is nothing, fellas. Or nobody should be buying this thing. I mean, this is a terrible idea.
I'm not saying to buy it. I'm just saying the things that he can do.
Yeah. Don't buy this, because the only thing he's gonna do is he's gonna end up like overbearing in your life. You know, like what if Neo? What if you become so dependent on Neo that like you can't do simple tasks like laundry or make a meal or something like that? What if your kids end up falling in love with Neo like they would a babysitter or something like that, and then one day you lose the charger and you don't have any potatoes,
or he gets fried, like his motherboard gets fried.
Somebody hacks into Neo, and now Neo's like this evil being.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Exactly.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
You ready to traumatize your kid?
I was already like, what?
Yeah, you ready to traumatize your kid? I'm glad that Neo's only 5'8" and only can like bench press.
That's right. That's right. Neo the robot is 5'8".
It's 5'8", you know? Because I'm 5'11", so that means that I'm still the king of the castle. You know what I mean? Because I don't want this thing to be physically imposing. I don't want this thing to be stronger.
Rudy, wake up right now!
Like right now, Rudy. That would really break my heart if Neo was more capable than I am. And also, if I were to have a Neo, like I need this thing to be like my personal servant. Like I want it rubbing my feet. I don't want it touching my food.
Okay.
I want it rubbing my feet.
All right.
I want it, answering the door.
Well, what if you become this like really old man and, well, you are going to become an old man, but like, what if this person or this thing, can help you with your daily tasks when you're old? Because they're actually marketing Neo to the older generation on their website.
Well, I hope it has a lot of patience, because I plan on being a very grumpy old man. I plan on making anything.
Shut up, Rudy.
Yeah.
I will go and get it done.
Oh my God, he is always complaining. Yeah. He is hocking up phlegm in the sink every day. It's so gross.
Yeah,
Ugh.
And it's gonna clean it.
Yeah, and it probably will, but after a while, it might be like they don't pay me enough for this. Because by the time I'm an old man, robots might have rights. So
So that's a good argument. That's a great argument.
I'm not looking forward to the day where my personal robot is emancipated.
Well, just dump water on him. Just dump water on him. Can you do that? Dump him in the ocean. I don't know.
Neo, I got the original.
Oh, it could swim probably.
It probably could. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Swim better than me.
I don't know.
And I'm telling you, I don't want something that's going to outperform me. Okay, I'm just basically describing like my girlfriend's ex-man, and that's what it is.
Okay,
just somebody better than me. That's already making me feel weird about it.
Okay,
all right, you guys are watching the Hit List live every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. right here with Fresca and Rudy. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Fresca and Rudy. And like I said, let's run those numbers up. Trying to get 10,000 followers before the end of the year, you guys. And,
yeah, that's a lot.
Hey,
it's doable.
You got to shoot for the stars.
Yes.
All right. Speaking of shooting for the stars, some people have decided that freedom comes in a totally different fashion. Okay. Have you ever heard of a dink? Do you know what a dink is?
No.
I'm not talking about pickleball. Dink life. Apparently, people are saying that this is the child-free flex for folks that don't have kids. Dink stands for dual income, no kids, and they're saying that these people have a lot more money and lower stress, but they also have less wealth. Because you got to remember, there's a difference between being rich and
having
being
wealth.
wealthy.
Yeah.
And so, why do they say that they have less wealth? Well, that's because dinks don't own a home. They don't have families. They don't need those things, but they do take a lot of trips. They do a lot of brunches.
Because they have the freedoms.
And they get the best sleep that you could ever possibly imagine.
Well, because they have the freedoms. I remember when I had my first child in 2004, I haven't slept since then.
I know.
I haven't slept.
I mean, how could you?
1 hour.
How could you?
Since then.
So the dink life is becoming more and more popular, I think. I mean, I think there's a lot of research that shows that a lot of people are just like not having kids.
Yeah.
Because it's just not affordable. I mean, we're living in that time, you know what I mean? It's hard. It sucks to admit it. But I'm one of those people, like, I don't have kids, and I couldn't possibly imagine I can't imagine myself just raising a kid, just based off the person that I am.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine affording a kid. I mean,
yeah, it is. It's the most
crazy
expensive. Yeah, it's the most expensive like responsibility, and not only that is it money wise, but you're molding a person to
Right.
be a good citizen.
I mean, if you thought the interest rates on your Discover card were crazy, have a kid.
I know.
So I could see how this dink life is going to become more and more popular. And I'm starting to see another thing. I'm starting to see is couples only having one kid, and that's kind of like that's by design.
But you know what? I want to say they did this in China, like where you'll get taxed if you have more than one kid and like something like that. But they're also saying that it backfired because now that generation only has a certain amount of like to be able to support support the economy and
right
stuff
right
like that.
They only have a certain amount of people that are within the working age range.
Yes.
So yeah, that could totally backfire.
I mean, that's a bigger, I guess when we're looking
talking
at
about
a
a
bigger
billion
picture.
people.
Yeah.
But this dink lifestyle, I mean, maybe that's like our answer, the people's answer, at least here in America, to just the lack of affordability. I mean, you can't afford anything. I would, and honestly, if you were to serve this up to a lot of people and say, look, you're never going to have a mortgage, you might never have a kid, but you're going to have a lifetime of, taking trips, doing stuff like brunch and like getting a lot of good sleep and having freedom to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would take the second option because that's yes. Because here's the thing, all of my married friends,
those are the kids that they don't have.
Yeah.
Stop it.
You're just saying bye to all those kids.
Yeah.
Bye, kids.
Bye,
While you're on a cruise
See
ship.
you later.
Arrivederci.
Yeah.
All my friends that have kids, a lot of them will say to me, they'll be like, man, like, yeah, that you're so lucky you're living the life.
Oh.
But, the grass is always greener because then when I leave their home at the end of the night after they invite me over for dinner or whatever, I take that one last look into their living room. And they're just like huddled up around the couch, and it's a dad and a mom and two kids and the dog. And I'm just like on Tinder waiting for my Uber to pull up.
You're like,
and then I go home and I heat up a cup of noodles and I just look at my own reflection in the microwave.
He does do that, even here at work.
One single teardrop just coming down. So,
I'm so sorry.
hey, pick your struggle. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I guess dink life does sound kind of fun.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of
And
fun.
if you want even less stress, then just be a sink, which is a single income, no kids.
There you go.
You might not have as much money, but you will definitely be less stressed out.
You are watching Hitlist Live. It is Fresca and Rudy. Make sure to follow us on our Instagram page at Fresca and Rudy. Okay, so when it comes to finding love, like nobody likes to play games. Nobody. I don't think anyone has ever liked to play games. But there is an online dating game that has people wondering if it's just too mean. Yeah. So it's called the balloon or pop the balloon or find love.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Have you seen those videos?
I love those videos.
Okay, so one person, if you don't know what this is, okay, one person walks into a room with like 10 potential suitors holding a balloon. And once they pop the balloon, it means that they are no longer interested, and it has many people thinking if it's really harsh.
And how many kids do you have?
I have 6. I enjoy my job.
Damn.
So now what are some things you look for in a woman?
I look for good mothers.
Okay. And AJ, how tall are you?
5'8".
What do you do? Why she ended up popping?
Oh my god!
God.
It just sounds like a shooting range.
I know it does. It's like your ego is
just
just
shooting
like
down,
shot,
shooting down
you know?
your opportunities of ever falling in love.
Yeah.
It's a little cruel because it's embarrassing. You
Yeah.
know, because nobody wants to be rejected that publicly.
Sure.
But at the same time, if you really are if you're searching for love and this is your way of dating, in a weird way, this might be the most direct and clear and cohesive way of getting somebody to just be honest.
Yeah.
Because once that balloon pops, see, people pop the balloon in their mind when they're on a one-on-one date.
That's true.
But very few of us have the courage to just show up and then 10 minutes into the date be like, you know what, this isn't going to work.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
just walk out.
yeah.
In this situation, that balloon pops, you already know what time it is.
Pop, you're too
It's
short.
over.
Bye.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I actually asked my daughter, she's 21, and I talked to her about this. I go, do you think that's mean? She goes, no,
Wow.
because you actually are saving time.
Right.
And, your time is valuable. I was like, wow, okay, 21-year-old. All right. But yeah, if you're going to be on this show, you already know that you're going to be subjecting yourself. You're going to be vulnerable enough to get all of this rejection
Yeah.
to find love, right?
Yeah. And it's bad when the host starts laughing Like,
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes the person will come out and be like, "Hey, how you doing? My name is Charles. I'm 5'6".
Pop.
And then the host's like, "Okay, damn.
Well,
That was
if
bad."
you go back to that thing, what we just played,
Yeah.
he goes, "Well, I like my job," and then she was
Right.
all, "Ha ha
She's
ha,"
like- and then she starts
It's
laughing.
like, oh well.
That's how you know you're really getting embarrassed when the host. Because could you imagine Bob Barker like on Plinko
Welcome.
just start cracking up? You know what I mean, for the Showcase Showdown.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's bad. But do you think that it's unfair though when the guy comes out, or the girl for the
Yeah.
most part, when the guy comes out and he's like, he just says, doesn't even say anything. Like maybe he just
He
comes
just looks
out,
at you and
he
just
just
goes,
looks
"Pop."
at you and you just pop. Like would you pop immediately just based off looks?
I might, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
But that's honesty, though.
Yeah, but also I think a lot of people, not just myself, have to have that physical attraction,
Right.
or at least sometimes that is what you see first.
Right.
And sometimes you end up thinking somebody's really cute when you start to spend more time with them.
Yeah.
That happens too. But you have to give it time. But
Yeah.
here, there's no time. It's you gotta do it off the bat. And
See, my theory is that the guys on this show, when it's a panel of guys holding the balloons, I really think that guys have been somewhat conditioned to say, okay, I can't just disrespect the girl just based off her looks, you know. So when she comes in and I'm not attracted to her, I can't just pop immediately. I gotta.
you want to save her ego a little bit, or self-esteem,
because we're kind of trained as guys.
so you can just break her heart later.
Slowly. Yeah, the way you're supposed to.
The way you're supposed to.
Because that's our thing. That's guys' thing. Like, well, we're gonna slowly sneak out of this relationship. But I can't just do it cold turkey right out the
Okay.
gate. That's just mean. And by the way, if you're like a 6'6" dude with a six pack, I'm cheering for you to lose immediately.
Oh, because he looks better than you.
If you're physically superior than me, man, I hope he pop his
Okay.
balloon immediately.
Okay. All right.
Well, we do have one more thing though.
Okay.
And I think this is important because people have been hitting us up left and right ever since we started doing Hitlist Live. So we created a mailbag.
Yeah.
All right. And people have been hitting us
I
up in the
love
DMs.
this. Mm-hmm.
I think this is such a good idea. And honestly, it's the listeners and the viewers that came up with this. So this is when we start reading listeners' mail and we answer any question that you guys send over. And all you got to do is hit us up in the DMs at Fresca and Rudy, and we will talk about it right here on the Hitlist Live. And this one, the first one, is from Devin of San Rafael. And he says, "Hey guys, the Hitlist Live is pretty cool. Thank you very much, Devin. We appreciate that. You guys make me laugh. I wanted to know if you guys really eat a traditional Thanksgiving dinner with the
Ooh.
turkey and the whole 9 yards. I'm trying to convince my family to switch it up this year."
Oh,
Are
okay.
you a traditional Thanksgiving meal person?
Typically we do that, but I don't need it.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be turkey. It could just be like I'm a single mom, so I remember when the kids were younger, I'm like, what am I gonna do with this big old turkey? Like, I can't eat all this. Neither can I. I've never made turkey. I've
Whoa.
never baked a whole turkey.
See, you would get your balloon popped right there. So, you ain't never
I
made
know,
a turkey.
and I don't care.
What kind
all
of
right?
woman is that? Make a turkey,
Okay,
babe.
who cares? But I did go and buy a rotisserie chicken
Wow.
because it was still it looked like a bird. It's a bird.
You
so,
let Boston
it
Market
looked
do
like-
the work?
It was.
Wow.
Who cares? You know what? Boston Market, and then it had the macaroni and cheese, and it had it was our version because one, I didn't have enough money,
Yeah.
and two, I'm like, who cares? It's about family time.
You go to Fresca's house, he got some Popeyes right in the middle of the table. Like,
Hey, that's good too.
it's not bad. I mean, it's really.
Do you? Do you
Yeah,
have-
I'm a traditional guy, but I also do not mind at all if you have like some extra stuff that is non-traditional. You know, the turkey is just like the symbol. It's kind of like Christmas isn't about the Christmas tree, but it's nice to have it just somewhere in the background because it kind of it sets the mood,
It
right?
does set the mood.
So
yeah.
the turkey for me kind of sets the mood. But man, I've been to some non-traditional Thanksgiving dinners where they had tamales or they had brisket or they one time I went to a place where they had some fire chicken wings.
Okay.
You ever just said grace over some lemon pepper?
There you
oh,
go.
Oh my goodness! So
Heck yeah.
I don't mind at all. But there
Garlic
are
parmesan.
oh my goodness! There are some things though about the traditional Thanksgiving that I gotta have. Like I gotta have the yams.
Yeah.
Give me the yams. And then I gotta have mac and cheese. Gotta have that.
Yes.
I love that, girl.
Can I just shout out my brother-in-law, the Brewster family?
Ooh.
They have bomb macaroni and cheese. and I only eat it during Thanksgiving. So
There you
I
go.
tell my brother-in-law, you got to make it for us. You got to make it for us.
Now, what is it that you could definitely, if there was one food that you could definitely just get rid of that's traditional Thanksgiving food, what would it be?
Oh man, traditional things.
Yeah.
Give me some things because I can't even think.
Green bean casserole.
I eat that. I love that.
You know, we said yams. Yams is pretty fire. Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I love all that.
Yeah, you know what I could do without?
I can do without the turkey.
Right. Well, there you go.
I can do without the turkey.
I can do without cranberry sauce. I don't even know what that is. I don't know if there's actually real cranberries
Okay.
involved in there. I just see it slide out of a can like Alpo. And I'm like, oh, we're
Ew.
supposed to eat that? I'm like, okay,
All
I guess pass the cranberry sauce. So if it was a Thanksgiving, I wouldn't even know what cranberry sauce was. So make sure to send us your questions by DMing us on our Instagram, Fresca and Rudy, and we'll make sure to hit you guys up right here
Thanks,
on
Devin.
the mailbag.
Thanks,
Shout out to Devin, man.
Thank you so much.
Good times, man. Gotta love the Hit List Live, baby.
I got to go pick up Neo now from school.
Oh, no. Don't forget his charger.
I know.
Otherwise, he's just going to...
I know. All right.
Thanks,
Peace,
y'all.
you guys. Have a good one.